welcome to the stream. Oh, let me turn on the music a little bit. Hello, I'm Victoria Corva. You can call me V, and today I'm streaming Fallen London. I apologize for being AFK while the stream was loading up. I was just getting ready. I left things a little bit late today. Hello, Alquill, Calmly Enveloped, Nine-Tailed Dragon, and Invader Zan. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here today. Hello. So, we're back in. I'm very, very excited to see what we might get up to today. Oh my goodness, I'd completely forgotten that we're still half insane. Half the Fallen London version of Mad. We really struggled with that last time, huh? Let's start with some messages. I love catching up on correspondence. Alquill's asking you to turn the music down a little bit more. I can do that. Might be a little too much. Hopefully that's okay. All right, so let's have a look at the mail. Oh yeah, that's definitely too loud. Is that okay? All right, so in a shocking ton of events, Alquill is in trouble with the law again. Let's go and have a look at if we can help our friend Alquill. Alquill says you don't want to lower nightmares right now. There's an event going on. Ooh, okay. That's exciting. Anyway, cover for an acquaintance. An acquaintance of yours is in trouble with the law. Again. Whether or not they're innocent or guilty is inconsequential. They want your help in freeing them from suspicion. So we can provide an alibi, declare that your acquaintance couldn't possibly be responsible. They were with you at the time of the crime. Which will gain us a journal of infamy and a point of suspicion. We can hide vital evidence from the case. Our acquaintance has something they'd like hidden. Would we be so good as to hold on to it? Which will grant us a hastily scrawled warning note, but will gain a point of suspicion. Or we can refuse to be involved. Now, of course, I am not going to leave my friend Al hanging. I'm not going to leave my friend Alquill hanging. So, I think last time did we hide the evidence? Let's get a journal of infamy. I don't know what that is. We're providing an alibi. We're just going to straight up lie to these constables. Let's see. Couldn't possibly have been responsible. They were helping me care for my... Is it Confused Raven? Confused Raven at the time specified. You wouldn't question my integrity, would you? Yep. I feel good about this. The constable who takes your account is new and eager to take down your every word. This is all very good to know, she says. To think we may have been suspecting an innocent. I'll see this is in the right hands immediately. We've gained a new quality, suspicion at 1, and we now have a journal of infamy. Alright. I love that. This is fantastic. Let's go have a look here. So we've done that. Oh, our friend Nine-Tailed has invited us to a coffee at Caligula's. Oh, what's happening? Okay, it was just a refresh. It's not always safe there, but it's rarely dull. I heard about the thing with the rats. I'm simply appalled that my name has been used in such a way. Come join me for a coffee, and I'll tell you about a trick I picked up for getting the scorch marks out of the furniture. This is because last week we received a package that was definitely from our friend Nine-Tailed and not from rats, and then a bunch of rats jumped out of it and beat us up. It was amazing. I'm glad that you want to make up for it, Nine-Tailed. Of course I accept your invitation. Let's see. Enjoy a coffee and light-hearted conversation. Take small sips. Avoid Russian literature. Grants a minor bonus to making waves and a more substantial boost to confident smiles and persuasive. Oh my goodness. Indulge in coffee. The waiters will oblige, but not without first warning you. This is foolishness. We're just having too much coffee. A minor bonus to confident, smiles, and persuasive, and a more substantial boost to making waves. I also gain scandal for being such a coffee hoarder. Send your excuses and enjoy a pot of tea by yourself. Coffee? And at Caligula's. Disreputable poets congregate there. No thank you. You'll stay in by yourself. I'll have you know I am a perfectly disreputable poet myself. I am going to enjoy coffee and a lighthearted conversation. That sounds really good. I don't want to indulge in the coffee. That sounds like a lot. Let's see what this says. As you and Vandirith enjoy your coffee and lighthearted conversation, you are the very picture of British temperance. Yes, it was rather startled when the rats attacked me, but now that I think of it, the handwriting was rather off. Just send that. Ooh, making waves. Our persuasive has increased to 43. Intriguing, and we've just gained 2 confident smiles for a total of 3 confident smiles. Oh my goodness. Ninetale Dragon says making waves isn't useful until late game? Ah, it's fine. I'm still happy. Building them up now. Alright, let's go have a look. Alquil has seen that you are suffering from nightmares and wishes to assist. I have a feeling you might be in need of some calming tea and conversation. I'm getting all of the tea adventures with people. I love it. Oh, but I don't want to lower my nightmares right now. Allow an acquaintance to alleviate your fears. A concerned acquaintance has noticed you've been acting oddly of late. Have your nightmares had so great an effect on you? Perhaps your friend can help. I absolutely love the idea that my friends are messaging me, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'll hang on to it for later because apparently I want these nightmares. And let me just check these. Completed my social event. We've enjoyed our coffee. Oh, I've received a letter from Zanindra. I wonder who that could be. Most delicious friend, I would like to cordially invite you for tea and scones. Please don't mind the mysterious plant growing through the floor. It hasn't harmed anyone yet. Your only slightly scandalous acquaintance, Zanindra. Zanindra, it's wonderful to have a message from you. I wish I knew how to respond. I'm keeping that. I love getting these letters. Okay, we completed the social event. Provided the alibi. Noon kept the information secret that we gained while loitering. Ah, okay. Remove that. I'm keeping my rat messages forever. Those will never be deleted. Can't imagine who that might be, says San. Alright, this is delightful. Let's see what these special events... Oh my... It's all special events, I see. Oh my goodness. The onset of Hallowmas. Fog draws in from the Z, covering Wolfstack in gloom. Oh, a guide to Hallowmas, the Hallowmas 1899 primer. Hallowmas, a time of masks and masks, visitors and attendants. Attract a visitor at Hallowmas, the feast of masks when opposites meet at midnight. And of course, we continue with the Department of Menace Eradication. The department's chief office is an incongruously handsome 17th century building, though the years and fall have taken their toll. All right, let's read a guide to Hallowmas. I think we need to know what's going on before we get too deep into this. Zan, I really want the rubbery cat. I don't know how to get the rubbery cat, but boy, do I want it. If anyone remembers that I've been trying to build my relationship with the rubbery men, which is men who have squid faces or a cuttlefish, it's amazing. There is, in fact, a rubbery cat as well that you can have as a companion, which I've been kindly informed of by Zan, and oh my gosh, I want a rubbery cat. Alright, okay. Making waves is important after all attributes get up to 100. Yep, that's gonna be very relevant to me, I'm sure. Zan says, go to the streets of London, Hallowmas 1899, and look for an option that says acquire the rubbery feline. Oh, look, it's a first chat viewer trying to sell us things. Let's just delete that. How do I do that? I only know how to ban. You're banned. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. Carrying on. I am going to go to the height of a guide to Halamus. Let's go. Storage's publishing house is pleased to present a Halamus primer for the benefit of the confused, the baffled, and the downright outraged. You can find other players to exchange confessions with on our forum or the official Discord. Oh my goodness. Read about the spirit of Halamus. A certain festival joie de vivre, a spring in the Halamus' celebrant's step, often indicates that the celebrant has been participating in traditional festival antics. Click. We're going to do a bit of reading today. I hope everyone's ready. Alright. So, Menace Conversion. Throughout the festival, look for a story titled The Fool's Judgment. This will appear when you have any suspicion, wounds, or nightmares at 7. This will allow you to convert menace qualities with the exception of Scandal in the spirit of Halamus. More confessions will become available on 1st of November. The main festival will close on the 8th of November. At the end of Halamus on 8th of November, you will receive a visit. This caller will provide rewards dependent on the level of your spirit of Halamus. The more spirit you accrue, the more rewards you can claim at the end of the festival. Ooh, okay. The nature of your visitor will depend on the menace you've converted the most of. Ooh, well, it's time to get mad again. I'm all about it. Okay. The Halamus Masks. QUES. Clandestine parties. There are 3 balls available to attend during Halamus, the Masks. To attend, each requires a favor from one of several factions. Which faction depends on the mask? The masks are located in Vale Garden Spite and Watchmaker's Hill. Interesting. Okay, this is a lot of like mechanics. I'm just going to kind of glance at them. Read about masks. There are 3 possible Halamus balls, the masks. Each mask grants easier access to one of the balls via an opportunity card. Okay. Confessions, destinies, trade confessions with other players. Okay, I don't think we're doing any of the confessions in the other settings. Okay. The onset of Halamus. Fog draws in from the Z, covering Wolfstack in gloom. Gas lamps flicker in the street, their light strained in the dreary air. Wise Londoners draw their curtains close and bank their fires. Halamus is here. Halamus, when Londoners wear masks to engage in licentious activity. Halamus, when the tatterdemalion attendants stalk the streets. I love the word tatterdemalion. Halamus, when it's safest to travel in company. Yet you are walking alone. And, looking around, you are not the only one. A rubbery man, yes! Displaying the coppery tincture of the newly emerged, huddles against a wall. His large eyes dart here, there, and everywhere, as though looking for a friend or an escape. Greet the rubbery newcomer! One shouldn't walk alone at Halamus, particularly when one is tentacular, dripping with fluids, and skittish as a colt. You'll gain the rubbery newcomer and some strong-backed labor. It's possible to upgrade this companion during Halamus. I mean, I want the friend. Rubbery observations. The rubbery newcomer burbles urgently as you approach. He holds out a tentacle, attempting a gesture. Warm amber slicks your palm. The eyes widen until he sees something in your gaze that reassures him. With an audible popping, the newcomer extracts himself from the wall and falls in beside you. Your foglit walk is accompanied by a mellow gurgling. But for all his noise, the newcomer proves adept at seeing obstacles in your way before you fall over them. On more than one occasion, you find a gentle tentacle pulling you from some errant ladder or misplaced crate lurking in the fog. When you arrive home, the newcomer slopes away to lurk in a cupboard. He keeps an eye, though. He senses you'll need it. I have a rubbery man living in my cupboard! Ah! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, Ersatz Mouse, welcome back. Hello. I'm discovering the joys of Halamus. This is great. Hang on. The streets of London, Halamus 1899. We're gonna find a cat. Let's go. Okay. A damp fog fills London's streets. Londoners of all stripes lurk in its concealment. masked, cloaked, triply hidden. It is the season of Hallowmas, of the commission and purging of sin. Londoners seek out the attendants, the masked representatives of the bazaar, to be shriven. Acquire a mysterious confession. Confessions abound at Hallowmas, if one knows where to stand when the eaves are dropped. You can obtain up to 14 free confessions this Hallowmas. It's free? Give me a confession. Londoners, invigorated by the thrill of the illicit, whisper confessions of actions taken under the license of the mask. The Ministry of Public Decency is incandescent, but at Hallowmas they are obliged to turn their eyes away. Eavesdrop on your fellow Londoners. Oh, I do loads of that already. The fogs are thick at Hallowmas, the gas lamps low. No one will even know they've been overheard. Click. This deep recessed doorway would make for the perfect spot. Or perhaps you could crouch in that dead juniper bush by the old park entrance. Or behind the pile of discarded crates by the kitchen door over there. Really, when it comes to eavesdropping in London, at Hallowmas, you're quite spoilt for choice. Woohoo! I'm gonna overhear a confession. Masked Londoners dart through the gloomy streets. Some hunt for the attendants, some for invitations to the Hallowmas masks. Others gather in shadowed corners to perform a swift exchange of confessions. Their exhilaration at their daring has made them careless, inching just a fraction closer. You overhear something fascinating. A confession of temptations surrendered to and fascinations indulged. The Whisperer learned what they sought, but were none the happier for it. I love collecting gossip at Hallowmas. I love how everyone in London is like involved in this extremely shady holiday. It's so incredibly full in London. Like, I just love it. Was there something else on the streets of Hallowmas? I think there were other things. Learn about the attendants. At Hallowmas, all Londoners wear masks, however, only 7 have been called upon, by the masters themselves, no less, to wear the ancient regalia of the attendants. We could seek out the attendants. I don't think we have enough confessions yet. We can trade confessions with another player. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I only have 1. Speak of Hallowmas past, acquire companions. Old confessions have long faded from memory for most. Slivy remembers and will speak. Okay. That's fate. I don't have enough for this. I don't have enough for this. The rubbery feline! What do I need? A rubbery man is wrestling with an equally rubbery feline. A bubbling howl pierces the air. It is unclear which rubbery the sound emanates from. Okay, I have to know. I have to know. 85 appalling secrets. I need these. Create these by using other mystery items in your inventory. Using mystery items? What's a mystery item? I need the rubbery feline. There's a rat? Acquire a metaphysically educated Ratus Faber. A friend for the open-minded, the rat needs little excuse to put on a shameless performance, and you can only ask her so many times to avoid winking at the more salacious stances. Okay. I have to know. Sansa, I love how excited you are about all of this. Good! I cannot hold it in. I'm so excited. You can get appalling secrets by using cryptic clues? I think I have at least a few cryptic clues. What do you mean by using them? Alright. I might try and obtain a mask? At Hallowmas, Londoners wear masks. The origin of this tradition is impenetrable to all but the most time-rich folklorists. However, the common theory is that you can get away with a lot more if you're wearing a mask. That is so Pratchett in that moment. I was momentarily overwhelmed. Each year, the hosts of the Hallowmas masks choose the masks to be worn at their celebrations held in secret locations across the city. Their tastes are reflected in their choices. But which mask appeals to you? Hang on. The infant? Cherubic in excess. Perhaps it is intended to be a dark mirror of the exile's rose. Perhaps it signifies a limitlessness of identity. Perhaps it is simply horrid. It does seem very horrible. The four-eyed moth sounds incredible. A four-winged mask of tattered cloth, bearing four mournful, hungry eyes upon its soft wings. If you watch for long enough, they blink. So the infant gives persuasive, bizarre, and not respectable. The moth gives shadowy, bizarre, and not dreaded. The triple crown. The golden face is blank, but for dark rings around the eye holes, and a smear of bronze for its lips. The face is overshadowed by the magnificent three-tiered crown that sits atop it. It's persuasive, respectable, and not bizarre. Oh, I want the moth. The masks only last for Hallowmas? I'm fine with that. Ooh, I want the moth one. A careful promise. Mask sellers line the smoggy thoroughfare along Hood's Bridge, hawking their gaudy wares. You know to ignore the dubiously provenanced masks aimed at tourists. You make for a small stall by the narrow stairs leading down to the stolen river's edge. A close-mouthed hawker guards her stall fiercely. You peruse the beautiful but faded masks that litter her stall. She smiles when your finger alights on the mottled cloth of the moth, and your hand moves for your purse. Equip your mask in your hat slot to see its opportunity card. Yes! Shadowy 6, Dreaded -2, Bizarre +4, Glasswick +1, Mothwinged +1. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, my rubbery newcomer? You're not very good compared to my Blemigan tourist, but you are my friend right now, so... Okay. I have -1 to dangerous? Is that my mask? Is that just me? Oh, that's my faded morning suit. Colin Phelps says, haha, I knew V would choose moth. Yeah, I am nothing if not consistent. Okay, let's have a look at our ties. Wait, attract a visitor at Hallowmas. Yes. Wait, no, I need to... Someone said how I deal with my cryptic clues. Alquill, thank you. I want to get that rubbery cat. Where are my cryptic clues? These ones. Create commonplace information too dangerous to be written down except in code. Create this by using other mystery items in your inventory. Click on this item in your inventory to use it. I'm using it. Oh my goodness. Put your cryptic clues to use. There are some things we were not meant to know, they say, but you wouldn't be down here if you took that seriously. Swap cryptic clues for appalling secrets with a disgraced philosopher. Was she ejected from the Square of Lofty Words because of what she knew? Sure. Yeah. Now you know. A crown weighs less than these secrets. Guard them well. I got nothing. I lost 50 cryptic clues! Okay. But wait, I have 14 appalling secrets. I think that's enough. That's enough, right? Oh, let's go back to the story. I can upgrade my rubbery friend, and I can trade whispered hints for cryptic clues. Oh, okay. This is all good intel. Thank you. Was it 35? Oh, no. Let's go find out. Show me the cat. I want a kitty mask. Where are we? Rubbery feline. I need 85! Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's try again. We gotta get this cat. What? No, what are we doing? You're in a story lit at the moment. Oh, well, look. Perhaps not. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, Fallen London? Okay. Fallen London is happy now. How am I gonna get 85? I hope you get more if you succeed. Okay. I was fortunate! I only got 7 appalling secrets. No! I didn't want to be fortunate! The disgraced philosopher takes a heavy breath and begins. These secrets cannot simply be spoken. She chants in a plain song that makes your teeth itch and your fingernails swell. Are the secrets worth this? Your fingernails swell? Ooh. Okay. I gotta go again. Give me... I need more, please. Fail. Oh, I don't want to be fortunate. I don't want to be fortunate. I'm never gonna get enough. Stop giving me Maniac's Prayers. I thought I got 14 last time. Oh, it was for a total of 14. Oh, maybe I'm losing my mind for no reason. Thank you, Alquill. Alright, I was fortunate. My fingernails are getting hecka swollen at this point. How many do I have? 35? That's nowhere near enough. I only have 57. I'll go again. A total of 42. No, like halfway there. Okay. Alright, that's a good start. That's a good start. Let's try an attractive visitor at Halamus. The Feast of Masks when opposites meet at midnight. This is the season of unexpected guests who carry terrible glimpses of possible futures. If you really want those guests, you'll need to attract attention. To receive visitors, ensure you're making waves and nightmares are both 5 or more. Well, nope. Then await a card. Okay, well, I don't want... I'm not ready for that yet. Should I go stare in a mirror? That'll definitely increase my nightmares. Let's have a look. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go back to the streets. I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I have to go madder. Is it time? I think it might be time to go back to the carnival. Right? Go to Vale Garden? Says Ursat's Mouse? Yeah, I'll do that if you want. This is all beyond me. Not the mirror. Okay, everyone says Ursat's Mouse is right. Go to Vale Garden. Look, it was very fun when I looked in the mirror last week. You can't blame me. You want nightmares to go up to 7, not 8? I see. Oh, that's a delicate balancing act. Am I in Vale Garden? I am. I could enter the Pavilion of Butterflies? Ooh. Oh, I would love to share a little of my hobbies with the Diatomist. I haven't checked in on the Diatomist in a while. Anyway, what do I do here to get what I need? How am I going to increase my nightmares? The Pavilion of Butterflies. Heck yes. Alright, let's go. Each Halamus, London holds 3 prestigious masks, held in places normally inaccessible to the public. Each mask is presided over by a particular master of ceremonies, selected for the role by the masters themselves. The Pavilion of Butterflies has been set up for the occasion. The grand Elderwick glass house has been newly built and filled with bright hothouse plants and butterflies. It is under the rule of the Queen of Air and Darkness, that is cool as heck, who is the master of ceremonies for the mask here. The pavilion is associated with the Mask of the Moth. How will you get in? Useful for gaining nightmares. If one has a moth mask, entry is free via an opportunity card. Well, it's not free for me right now. Let's go. Okay, you need to make a move in the great game to gain access. This sounds really cool. You need to shift a piece from without to within. Fortunately, it is only a minor move. I'm going in. Within. A lunch at St. Moloch Street Station's lovely stationside cafe. An afternoon spent feeding the ravens at Wilmoth's End. That sounds incredible. Rudimentary stuff, but it bears fruit. You return home to a crisp envelope on your mat. Permission is granted. As you approach the pavilion, a hot tropical air drifts out, meeting the chill of a London eve. Inside, you can hear bright laughter and the clink of glasses. I've lost a favour from the great game. That's fine. Your breath fogs in the air. The night is cold. Strangers walk by in unfamiliar masks. Yes! We're in! Okay. The pavilion is a soaring glasshouse supported by steel beams. It is filled with bright, blooming plants sourced from the surface. The glass house is lit by thousands of candles placed on silver dishes. These are scattered among the vibrant flowers that surround the attendees. Above the heads of the crowd, butterflies soar, their wings 1,000 splendid colours. The crowd is grandly dressed and drawn from the upper echelons of society. A variety of masks are represented, but moths predominate. Most actions here will cause you to gain nightmares. When you have nightmares at 7, the Fool's Apostate will appear. Ooh! Wait! But I just want to go mad. I don't want to have my menace converted yet. Is that right? What do I'm confused. Anyway, can I just say that this visual is incredible, but you really should not have loads of open flames around loads of butterflies. That is just asking for just a glass house full of flaming butterflies. It's a really bad idea. The animal management student in me is just like, that's no good. No, no, no. Bad animal safety. Alcor says don't leave until Nightmares is 7. I won't. Okay. Yeah, the butterfly's not fireflies, says Peter-san. Completely agreed. Toast the Queen of Air and Darkness. Guests wearing the appropriate masks are occasionally invited to attend to the Queen. She sits on her winged throne on the upper balcony, well above the thronging masses. Well, that sounds incredible. Promenade! Botanical marvels bloom, butterflies float on silken wings, and the great and good gather beneath the glass arches. Oh, I want the amusing tittle-tattle. Ah, I'm not ready for it yet, though. What am I missing? 5 scraps of incendiary gossip. Ah, dang. That's a shame. Let's toast the Queen of Air and Darkness. That sounds cool. Oh! The Queen's Games. The Queen wears a mask of a white moth, moon pale and green-eyed. She holds a large glass of champagne in her carmine-gloved hands. As you raise your absinthe-filled glass to her name, she acknowledges you with a nod. The Queen permits only absinthe to be drunk in her presence. Other bottles are distributed later. All around the balcony, favoured moths grow dizzy on the spirit. Your own memories of your time on the balcony are hazy. There was dancing and then... what? Modern art? Why else would your hands be covered in red? Oh my goodness! Yes, this is cool! Okay. I've lost 5 bottles of strangling willow absinthe, but I do have 1 bottle of Muscaria brandy. Okay, I mean, I don't know what any of that means. Hunt for butterflies! Ooh! The Queen of Air and Darkness has completed a guidebook for the interest and amusement of her moths. Binoculars are provided. Click! Gold and red. From your vantage point, you look down on the Queen's magicians conducting their bright-hued illusions to the delight of the watching crowds. Did you overdo it with the champagne? Your vision blurs. The glasshouse walls fade away. There are wounds in the sky like spikes of red lightning seared through the heavens. Masks all around, leering, mingling with the overpowering scent of rotting flowers. You come to surrounded by concerned well-wishers. A dowager is fanning you ineffectually. Someone offers more champagne. Ooh, we're deranged! Okay, carrying on. I want to go to the promenade now. We haven't done that yet. Oh, that didn't increase it very much. Hidden groves. You take a turn or two around the pavilion. Butterflies in amethyst and gold alight on your head. You drink champagne with a sprightly dowager and her dashing young ward. You raise your cup in toast to the Queen of Air and Darkness. On the balconies you find spilt blood and a couple of bottles of unwanted absinthe. This whole place is so incredibly fairy that I am overwhelmed. I absolutely love it. This is so cool. My might noise is not 7 yet. I'm gonna hunt for butterflies. Haha, it's happened! So, you will notice my nightmares has increased to 7. They are coming, they are coming, they are coming. We've been here many times before. We did it. Okay, leave the pavilion. Time to be somewhere less bright and less damnably warm. I'm going. Away from the gladding crowd. Laughter follows you as you slip through a glass door into the shock of a cold London night. You pass a foppish baronet and a deviless arm in arm, walking through the park towards the pavilion. They nod as you walk by. Oh, okay. That was very cool. Nightmares, the Fool's Judgment. Do I do that yet, or do I wait until I have more menace? Mysterious Confessions? I don't remember what I'm trying to gather. This is wild. Zan says, I've had evenings like that. Oh my gosh, Zan. You live a very different life to me. Only in a text video game. I don't drink, or I try to avoid the Fae generally. Hi Mitch. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day. All right. I mean, do I procure a mysterious confession, or do I talk to the fool? Talk to the fool, says Alcohol. I'm going in. I need so little encouragement. I wanted to click it so bad. Zan says, true, avoiding the Fae is probably wise. Zan, actually a Fae, is like, oh yeah, mortals. Can't really talk to Fae. Good point. Nightmares, the Fool's Judgment. The Fool's Apostate is the arbiter of Hallowmas. He judges whether Londoners have adequately entered the spirit of the festival. He is much in demand, for his notes determine the value and nature of one's reward come the end of the festival. Ordinarily he is sought, he does not seek. But today you find him waiting outside of your lodgings. He has come, he says softly, to verify rumours he's heard about your recent activities. Ooh, I'm going to be judged. Okay. Submit all of your nightmares to the Fool. You have seen horrors this Hallowmas. The Fool must take note. Let's go. Coldest comfort. The Fool produces a long scroll as you recount all that you've witnessed. He scribbles on it with a long blue feathered pen. When he is finished, he rolls up the scroll and tucks it back into his long robe. One long-fingered hand touches your shoulder for an instant. Then he is gone, back into the night. My nightmares is fully gone? Wow. I don't really understand what just happened, but it was very cool. I'm gonna take a break from Hallowmas and go and check in with my friend the Diatomist. Share a little of your own hobbies with the Diatomist. You have amply demonstrated your interest in his passion. Yeah, he's so nice. He might enjoy a chance to explore yours. And besides, while his art requires a dedication and concentration, does it not also need inspiration? He might welcome a change of scenery. Oh, he'd come to a poetry reading! Take him to a poetry reading at a local public house. Best warn him that it's not about enjoying the poetry, but spectating during the criticism that follows. Everyone in this game is so petty, and I love it. Take him dipper catching. He's far too honest to enjoy pickpocketing himself, but he might get a thrill from acting as bait and working to catch a thief red-handed. I don't think he's going to enjoy that at all. I'm gonna take him to a poetry reading. Shocked, startled, and rejuvenated. The first thrown pint goes nowhere near the Diatomist, but he flinches all the same. When, however, he's certain that the most danger he's in is of being sprayed with beer, he comes out from beneath the table. When he observes that the poet is taking the jeers in good heart and responding with volleys of her own, he even joins in the cheering. When it's time for a new performer and you make an exit, his reluctance to leave is apparent. There's a certain vitality to the chaos, he says, in wondering tones. Aww. We're becoming good friends. This is great. Alright. What else can we do? I haven't done my job for today. I'm running out of actions. Maybe I should do some of these and hope I get one of those timey-wimeys. Logos. Oh, hello, Logos. Welcome again. Make sure you collect your professional reward. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to do that. Where's my professional reward? Should I use my professional perks and then come back for the reward? Lose half my nightmares, lose half my suspicion. No, I've worked hard for that suspicion. Half my scandal, no. My wounds, no. Gain second chance. I don't want any of that right now. Oh, one of each? No, I guess that's useful. Okay. My artist reward. A fragment of fame. Your work adorns the edges of theatre posters and lurks in the darkest corners of dubious newspapers. You're building a reputation and earning a crust. Is my persuasive above 70? No. Okay. We're doing great! Okay. Let's have a look at these cards. I can't discard the Admirer and I don't want to do it! I guess I have to do it so I can clear out my cards. I don't want to use someone for gain. I don't want to have a long line of admirers, and I don't want a true love I had to abandon. I'm gonna have used someone for gain. I'm a very petty person in this game. Sometimes you think about those you used. The ones you used up and threw away were ruined people, hollow and empty. They certainly wouldn't have followed you down here. Well, probably not. I've gained a new quality. Heartless. Oh no! At least it's gone. Get out of here. I don't want any paths and romances. Logos, the streams are weekly. You're completely right. I do this once a week. There we go. Alright, I have no actions left, but do I have any time? No? Oh, what's this, though? I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to turn in some of my fate. Ersatz Mouse, your fate has been absolutely carrying me through these streams that you got me. Thank you very much. If I click refresh, does that do it? I think. I don't have 20 actions. 6 actions for 4 fate, or 20 actions for 10 fate. Oh, well, I'll get 20. Because what time is it? Yes, we've got plenty of time. Okay. Good. Mitch says, we didn't come here for romance, we came here for pettiness and mushrooms. Exactly, Mitch. That is exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Let's have a look. Investigating the affluent photographer. Whispers from the surface, the great game. A little omen. I don't think I want this. What was this? Oh, it was just like spy stuff. I'm not feeling it. Can I discard you? Get out of here. What's this? Just who is Blue Jack? Interesting. I'm gonna do a little omen. A little omen. Something colourful. Flowers? Don't be ridiculous. Playing cards scattered in the gutter. You have just got time to snatch one up before those urchins get to them with their quick little fingers. This is a rare opportunity card. Ooh, it grants you a mood. Choose the crimson card. It has a luxuriant rose on the other side. It will make me more persuasive. Choose the turquoise card, the one with a picture of a sparkling diamond, which will make me shadowy. Choose the amber card. It bears a picture of a calmly unblinking eye, which makes me watchful. I'm already plenty watchful. Choose the black card. On the other side is a picture of a bright-eyed raven, which will grant a dangerous mood. It will stat boost my danger. I could win the fight in the dangerous pub where I'm trying to find out about the monsters. I gotta do it. I'm doing it. You are fearsome. You are a dangerous soul, I whisper to myself in the mirror every morning. Unfortunately, you're as dangerous to your friends as your enemies. Perhaps you find it lonely. Perhaps you don't quite care about such things. Ooh, my dangerous is 7. I'm so much dangerous now. Is this enough? My heartless has increased to 2. Oh my goodness, I'm so heartless. I'm frightened. I'm 6 dangerous. That didn't work at all. Didn't work at all. Oh no. I am not dangerous enough. You need to wear the mood like a hat. Ersatz Mouse, you're a genius. Thank you. Thank you. That is good intel. Okay, where is my mood? Okay, my dangerous is 7 plus 29 now. I am going to win that fight. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna finally take the first step in my big ambition. Ambition? Whatever it is I'm doing. Was it a Watchmaker's Hill? Or was it the Spite? What's Spite? No, that's Pickpockets. It's here. This is the dangerous place with the swamps and etc. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ambition back a legend. That's what I'm doing, right? We're hunting the mysterious Vake. You need to know more about the Vake to have any chance of finding it. But everyone at the Medusa's head is mumbling and staring into their beer. Demand answers. Sit down and shut up, you silly young pup. A drunken hunter is threatening to teach you a lesson unless you stop asking questions about the Vake. You'll have to show him the error of his ways. I crack my knuckles. I'm feeling really tough since I picked up that card. Let's go. He takes some persuading. You trade blows until he goes down for a final time. I am so fierce. He glares at you over a bloody nose and a split lip and begins to talk. I didn't mean to squeak that much. I think that kind of undermined my dangerousness. Look, the game thinks I'm dangerous and that's all that matters. He knows two things about the Vake. One, that it finds and eats anyone who boasts about hunting it. Two, that it's sort of leathery. Interesting. But he has heard of someone who knows more. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, let's keep going while we've got this bonus. See, I didn't need to be dangerous. I just needed to pick up a tarot card that said, for 1 hour you are dangerous, and then I'm off to the races. I am gaming this game like a pro gamer right now. So I'm laughing at myself so hard. Oh my god. Mitch, Sophie's excitement to beat someone up is disturbing. I'm starting to think the goose antics weren't as out of character as I first thought. I never get to be scary in games, and also that man already beat me up last week. Nine-tailed dragon says, when someone like B enters an excited state, they can only get out of it by depositing energy on their surroundings. That is more accurate than you think. Let's go. We're going again. We're so tough right now. We're as tough as they come. Deep in Bugsby's marshes lives the last man alive to see the Vake and talk about it. You'll never find your way there unguided. Pay your way through the marshes. A taciturn lighterman is prepared to teach you the route through the marshes to the scarred naturalist's home. The scarred naturalist's home. For the right price. What is the right price? 20 pieces of rusty gold. Who cares? I have 90. It seems like a lot, but let's go. Except, he sketches a map on the back of a bill and hands it over. It's not quite the guided tour you were hoping for. I'm sorry, you, penciled, a map on a napkin after I paid you 20 pieces of rusty gold? Oh, that is rude. Okay. Am I wearing a -1 item? I absolutely am. Yes, that's mouse. Oh, so good. Okay. Let's keep going. We're doing great right now. We're tough as heck. Let's keep going as long as we've got this bonus. Back to legend. You squish cautiously through the low-key fungal hell of Bugsby's marshes. You skirt the poisonous spore pits, sorrow spider hatching grounds, oh, baby sorrow spiders, and deep sinkholes marked on your map, and an area marked simply, you don't want to know. Oh, I do want to know! This map isn't easy to follow. The only light you have is a flickering oil lantern and the faint glow of the faux stars beneath the roof high above. I'm literally spinning back and forth on my chair while I'm reading this. I hope it doesn't sound too weird. I'm so excited. You made it! The lights of the scarred naturalist's home flicker in the distance. You step up the pace. Perhaps you were expecting a shack, but it's quite an elegant house. At least it was elegant before the bracket fungus took over the walls and it started to slide sideways into the marsh. The man who opens the door is rail thin with a schoolmasterly attitude and terrible scars seaming his forehead and cheeks. He is not welcoming until you mention the Vake, at which point he seems gloomily interested. He invites you through to the study, where a pallid, silent maidservant brings the worst coffee you've ever tasted. Is the maidservant a zombie? Because if I was writing, I would be a zombie. Anyway, okay, we're doing great. We succeeded. We're just continuing to succeed. We're so strong. Let's keep going. Okay. At the house of the scarred naturalist, you warm your cold hands with a cup of horrifyingly bitter coffee and try to talk about the Vague. The naturalist seems disappointed when you explain how little you know. No! Why can't I answer you? I need 90 rats on a string? Dang, I need to be attacked by rats again. Question the scarred naturalist. Okay, well, we can't do that yet. Rats on a string. I gotta go do some quests. Some dangerous quests for a dangerous person such as myself. And get ourselves some rats. So I think if we do the contract, right? Yeah. I think that'll be good. I could go to the Department of Menace Eradication to catch some rats. This looks like rats. Let's click this. No, I don't want to get in a fight. Visit the Department of Menace Eradication. Okay, well, you just want me to go to the map from here? I think that's kind of rude. You should have just taken me there. Okay. Excuse me. Squid. Wait. I do have to go talk to them. Okay. The department's chief office is an incongruously handsome 17th century building, though the years and fall have taken their toll. Let's see what we can get. Step carefully in the entrance hall. The tiles tilt. Find a rat catcher to work with in the marshes. That's great. I want rats. Okay. I don't want to turn in any of my rats on strings. I want to get rats on strings. How many do I need? 20? Hardy, leather-faced women and men lurk in the department grounds waiting for partners or assistance. Yeah, let's do it. We've done the Chandler one. We didn't get rats for that, I don't think. You'll do. You shake hand and agree a suitable split. Man, everyone's so impressed by me right now because I read that card and I'm so dangerous now. You shake hands and agree a suitable split. This will take you down to the marshes where you can collect a good haul of rats. Yes! Okay, we're going. We're assisting a rat catcher. I feel really bad about hurting these rats. I mean, they've been terrible to me. Literally every time I've encountered the rats, they've been absolutely awful to me, but they're also incredible. But I'm dangerous now. I don't care. Assist a rat catcher. Better paid than you'd think. The rat catchers of Fallen London have been known to use Gatling guns. Oh my goodness. Watch and wait. Mists drift off the stolen river, out over the glistening expanse of the marshes. Your companion grins at you. Not a reassuring sight. We'll nail them when they put their heads out. You did bring a gun, didn't you? I did not bring a gun. Let's go. I'm so dangerous. I can do it. Scandal! Oh no. A good haul. Rat corpses lie littered along the shores of the stolen river like filthy, furry confetti. You string their bodies on a pole. When you have enough, take them back to the Department of Menace Eradication for your bounty. I gained 24 rats on a string, but I also gained 2,000 hate myself. Those poor rats. No. Oh, being dangerous is sad. Wait. Okay, I'm carrying on. I wipe away my tears. And I go back to the Scarred Naturalist. I question the Scarred Naturalist. He will confirm that it's sort of leathery. He is vague about whether it has the power of flight. He does mention in passing that it's been on or under the Earth for nearly 4,000 years. What? He requires some assistance before he'll tell you anything else. He requires some rats! Oh, he needed 90? Oh, thank goodness I was nearly there. Alright. You dump a substantial number of rats on his cellar floor. I dump 90 rats, strings of rats no less, on his floor. Oh my... Who are you? The Scarred Naturalist examines the rats thoughtfully, licking his lips in a strictly academic sort of way. What? And has his maidservant take them upstairs. Finally, he talks a little about the Vake, about its leathery wings with which it smothers its prey, about its teeth, which possess independent motion and will break free to burrow into the hearts of those it bites days later, about the hieroglyphic tablets from the Second City more than 3,000 years ago, which mention its taste for royal blood. This is all very well, but you'd like to know how to find and kill it. You tell the naturalist this, and he looks at you rather sternly, while the long-cased clock in the corner ticks a long minute, and the wind beats at the window. Eventually, he rises, and takes you into the conservatory at the back of the house. There, in a web in one corner, is one of the biggest sorrow spiders you've ever seen. A specimen that escaped confinement, the naturalist says. Recapture it for me. Don't hurt it. And don't damage my conservatory. Sorrow spiders are people. I don't know about this. Being dangerous is awful. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no. They eat people, but they also like us as mouse. They eat people, but they also have wonderful symposiums, and they let me talk about poetry. I like them. They steal people's eyes. All right, I'm gonna put it in a cage. All right, I'm doing it. It's an evil monster. I'm putting it in a cage. Is everyone happy? Oh. Sansa's funny how rapidly it went from "rawr, I am dangerous" to "oh no, this is horrible." It was always gonna happen immediately. I was just trying to enjoy it as long as I could. No! I can feel the card wearing off as we speak. Catch it! The horrid thing scuttles across the glass roof with astonishing speed, the hairs on its legs rasping at the panes. I'm really sorry, it's literally holding an eyeball. Okay, we're going. You have it! You lower the net full of struggling, chitinous horror very carefully into the scarred naturalist's specimen tank. And just in time, as it snips through more strands of net with its mandibles and is free to glare at you through the side of the tank. Back to the Vake. The naturalist is prepared to help you and won't require a share in the reward as long as you deliver its carcass for him to dissect. He has an idea for finding it. Ooh. The Vake is cautious but curious and very watchful. If you can attract its interest, it should come. He'll need you to bring him some materials. As for killing it, he's not so sure. He'll work on that while you bring him the components for his Vake lore. You're a horrible naturalist. I know that, like, in the past, naturalists did just kill and eat, like, everything. But I'm just saying, if there's, like, a unique animal, and you're like, and maybe it's dangerous, and you're like, but I want to kill it and dissect it, then after you've dissected it, what have you really learned? There's none left. I'm moving on. Let's continue with this legend quest. Oh no, what do I need now? 20 primordial shrieks? What do I have to kill to get 20 primordial shrieks? I'm living in a nightmare. Why did I do this? He needs primordial shrieks, as many as you can. I'll want to pick out the best. He's not clear about what makes one primordial shriek better than the next. Where do I get primordial shrieks? Do I have any? It's like a little oozing jar. No, I don't have any. I bet you get them from Watchmaker's Hill. 900 Dragons says, I think you can buy primordial shrieks. Mitch says, it's very Victorian. This is rare. It might be the last one, but I wonder what it tastes like. Exactly. I didn't like being dangerous. I'm gonna go talk to a rubbery man. Rubbery men are social outcasts. Their physiognomy is distressing, and they lack the wealth necessary for acceptable eccentricity. One approaches you now. I don't care if they're social outcasts. I love them. I could steal the protection payments from the constables. I could shake hands with the rubbery man. I'm going to shake hands with the rubbery man. The rubbery man lopes toward you, tentacles a quiver. It extends one rippling handicle. Does it want you to take it? Or I can give it some amber. If I give it the amber, it's going to give me even more amber. I don't care if it increases my scandal. I'll increase my scandal to be friends with the rubbery men. Dripsome. You grasp the preferred appendage. The sensation is that of plunging your arm into a bucket of jellied eels. You stand like this in solemn silence for several minutes. I'm sorry, but that is actually my nightmare, is a handshake that lasts... Oh my goodness. Then, as abruptly as it had arrived, the rubbery man unwinds its limb from your wrist and is off down the street at some pace. I have a favour with the rubbery men, and my scandal has increased to 2. Sinful. Look. A handshake with a human for several minutes, that is a genuine horror situation. A handshake with a squid person, that sounds fine. Tentacles are awesome. Okay, moving on. What else we got? Extra time! Do I need it? I don't need it yet. Okay. Oh, my music is gone. I'm too excited to notice. Here we go. Alcohol says, if you increase someone is coming to 4, I think you get a visit from the Capering Relica card. And one of the options is a bunch of shrieks. I think that is gradually increasing for me right now. Invader's answer is especially a dripsome handshake with a human. Yeah, I would not put up with that. What have we got here on my cards? Let's take a little break from my actual nightmare of the Bag of Legend quest that I have set myself up on, and which I will point out nobody seemed to think was a good idea, but me. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to investigate the affluent photographer. You never hear about the Calendar Council in the newspapers, but you've heard enough to believe in the reality of this cabal of criminals? Revolutionaries? You're sure the affluent photographer is involved with the Calendar Council. But her valet is sharp-eyed. I need to take a break. I'm gonna call. I got laryngitis, like, this seems like a non sequitur, but I got laryngitis like 2 years ago, and it has absolutely destroyed my voice ever since, and I just cannot talk for very long now. No, like stuffing up and coughing, but here we are. Alright, carrying on. Don't get laryngitis, it's bad. An honest call for help. You'll need to help investigate the affluent photographer. You'll need help, sorry. Of course you'll share what you learn with your friend. Oh, I can ask a friend for help! Selfishness. Perhaps you know some gullible sort who'll do the work for you. There won't be a need to share your findings, of course. So, if the friend helps me with this one, we both gain trailing the affluent photographer. And if I click a selfishness, only I gain trailing affluent photographer. No, I'm a nice person, apart from all those rats I killed. Also, all of you are here. I can't exactly trick you into helping me. Who wants to help me? I've got a D4 here. I'm just gonna roll it. 3? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna ask Noon. Noon kept their secrets to themselves, and so did Alquil and everyone else who's asked me. I'm asking Noon. Noon's not here. Oh yeah, Noon's not here right now. Someone who is here right now could help me immediately? Zan, help me right now. I'm not even gonna send a message. You know you can trust me. You know you can trust me. You just saw me click that I'm gonna share it. The affluent photographer has a suspiciously alert servant. You have your skills, a few secrets for bribes, and hopefully the services of your friend, if they ever show up. Zan, help me! I've lost 20 whispered hints. It will help you too. I'm not doing this at your expense. Oh man, this is so exciting. Oh, what is the wreck of the St. Elmo? Each Hallowmas London holds 3 prestigious masks, held in places normally inaccessible to the public. Oh, there's a cat on my desk. Hello. How's it going, Merlin? Melon, say hi to chat. He did not. It's the ball where you can raise wounds as Alquil? Oh, okay. That's good. But I think Zan has just helped me. I'm refreshing. I love the refresh F. Oh. I've gained 1 trailing the affluent photographer. New total of 2. Thank you so much, Zan. Awesome. I don't really know what I want about from that, but I'm very excited about it. Okay, that was one of my cards. Who is Blue Jack? A notorious pickpocket that usually haunts Spite, but his identity is a mystery. You think you just spotted him at work. There might be a reward. Perhaps you can describe the man you saw well enough that the constables will reward you. So he's a notorious pickpocket. I have a 100% chance of success at describing him to the constables, who will then go and arrest him. But he probably has criminal contacts, and this could come back to bite me, right? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh, more surface ties that I can't get rid of unless I do it. Surface ties. The assailant. It's one of the monster hunters at the Medusa's head who tips you off. Someone is looking for you, they say. Someone with a knife and no sense of humor. Someone from the surface. Who is it? A villain that you once bested. Facing the villain was perilous and promised little reward, but it had to be done. That's your way. That is not my way. A former victim seeking revenge. Violence for money is just something that you do. I don't like that. You don't lie awake at night worrying about what happened to your victims. A maniac. Again. Why do you attract these lunatics? Why won't they just leave you alone? Why do they take such pleasure in stabbing you? I think that sounds more like me. I think that's the crowd I run with. Let's go. My daring is increasing. What do these people want? A steady stream of violent encounters has quieted your fear, but left you somewhat bewildered. It is unfortunate that the Neath has such a rich and impressive variety of madmen with which to torment you. I am one of them. Alright, cool. What's this? Neighborhood Watch. Wait, what's this? A weasel. City Vice is a tournament of weasels. Oh, it's like a weasel fight? Get out of here. Weather. Whoa, whoa, it just happened. Oh no. A dream about the mist. You are walking through a forest. The air is cold and dry, laden with the scent of pine. You reach the edge of the woods just as a light rain begins to fall. Mist gathers fast. You can no longer even see the trees. You stop walking. A delicate thread of ice snakes down your spine, and you shiver. This is a place with a long memory. I have a new quality, having recurring dreams, what the thunder said. I'm now melancholy. I have nightmares again. And my touched by fingerwork has increased to 7. Okay, that was cool. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. What is the time? We got 15 minutes. We got lots to do. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. Ninetale Dragons, why does V attract these lunatics? Eyes the room meaningfully. Thank you all for being here, my wonderful people. Gift. A commotion in the square of lofty words. The London statues talk to each other? Click. High on their poles in the square, the philosophers are arguing again. The point in contention. What is the truest gift for a true friend? You duck flung fruit as you pass, but their arguments set you thinking. What gift might you give? The gift of admiration. Let your devotion be recognized. Oh, I could sacrifice my second chances to a friend. That's kind of cool. The gift of a name. About time your pet had a new name. Names are the grandest gift of all. Click, 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 click. Oh my gosh, I can name all of my pets. This is the best card. Okay, I roll it in my sleeves. Let's do this. Choose a name for your dazed raven advisor. Oh my goodness. I can only name one? Oh, that's good intel. Oh, who do I name? So I bought the Days Raven Advisor and I'm definitely invested in it, but I did earn that disappointing Marsh Wolf and I'm kind of in love with it. Ooh. I can only name one of my pets. I'm gonna name Scooby. That's a good name for the Marsh Wolf. No, I'm going to name it Frownicus. Go with my gut. This is definitely Frownicus. Rename. It didn't increase my persuasive very much. A jaundiced eye. It's difficult to tell if your pet is impressed. It always looks like that. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Everyone wants me to name the Raven Edgar. I'm sorry. Instead I named my disappointing Marsh Wolf Frownicus, and I'm not sorry about it. No cards waiting. Dang, okay. But I still have 9 fate and 10 minutes. So my scandal is 2. What else can we do? Let's go back to Vale Garden. No, Mrs. Plenty's Carnival. No. What's going on in Vale Garden? Publish your experiences with Prisoner's Honey. To work! Is my inspired at 5? How do I know where my inspired is? This is a 100% chance. So I guess it's already there. A straightforward approach. Convey the more pleasurable dreams with all the skill at your disposal. Well, this might be faster. Look for the more dangerous dreams. There's a small chance you'll be eaten by nightmares, of course. Click. I'm dangerous as heck right now. If dangerous was just like you're just getting high more dangerously, I think I could deal with that better than killing rats. The horrors you've seen turn a single hair white, but you pluck it out and continue. Haha! Oh, I'm so tough. Onwards. We're back to enjoying being dangerous now that we're just using it for writing. Oh, so this just increases my persuasive and dangerous and etc. That's not very exciting. Literary ambitions. What can we do right now? Oh, a quick commission. Poetry in the dark. Oh yeah, we need to help feed the monster. Is this a joke? But the desperate urchin seems quite in earnest. If we don't feed the thing fresh poetry, it comes for us in the night. You got to help us. Please? Of course I'll help you feed the thing in the night. With poetry. A fierce wall of verse. Those were some quality words, and I don't mind saying so. You're a craftsman, sir, yes. It hasn't been back all week. We got you something special to say thanks. Thank you. Alright. Cool. Feel like I'm kind of getting beyond these. I'm just 100% on all of the persuasive things. I kind of need to find a new persuasive challenge. Like the sorrow spiders! Every week I'm going back to the sorrow spiders. No one can stop me. Oh. The Hallowmas locations for farming up the spirit. Only 2 weeks for the event, while the perma storylets are going to be there for the streams beyond that. So going to each at least once would be neat. Okay. I'm coming back out. Sorrow spiders, I'll fail to impress you another day. Logas, where's the next, like, a location I can go to for the Hallowmas? I'd be interested in going to another location. I've been to the Pavilion of Butterflies. There's one in Flit. I don't have access to that area. I don't have access to a lot of areas. One's in Spite, one's in Watchmaker's Hill. There we go. I can do that. Okay. Spite.
The roof below? Each Hallowmas London holds 3 prestigious masks held in places normally inaccessible to the public. Go! The roof below is the venue for one of the Hallowmas masks. It is under the auspices of the Silent Shame and is associated with the Mask of the Infant. Well, I don't have the Mask of the Infant. Oh, my friend's gonna get me in! Send word to Flute Street. It is said the rubbery men have a special affinity for the roof below. I have a rubbery man favor and it's gonna get me in. Thank you, rubbery men! See, you gotta have friends in low places. It literally says friends in low places. A pile of amber left by a wall, a surreptitious nod to a becoated rubbery man loitering inconspicuously on Hayter's Bridge. A wet knock on your door signals the arrival of your escort. He bears the mask of the infant wedged awkwardly over his tentacles. He leads you to a coach, which spirits you out to the Prickfinger Wastes. Pale lantern light gleams in a crooked spur of rock. A narrow crevice in the giant, twisted stalagmite leads inside. The entrance is awkward. You're not sure your spine will ever sit quite right again. I have snuck in! Yes! Amazing. The interior of the roof below is a shapeless, sprawling castle. Its form is mutable and hazardous. Turrets rise unexpectedly from the ground. Tapestries and tapers dangle from spikes of stone overhead. Walls narrow and expand seemingly at random, speckled by a range of doors both tall and small. At Hallowmas, this stony mound is hollowed out and refashioned to host a mask. The Silent Shame presides, bulging and ebullient behind his mask that resembles boiled ham. Oh my gosh. He holds a special affection for those wearing the infant mask. Oh, it's gonna hurt. This place is gonna hurt. Okay. Walk the chambers as they narrow and constrict like a throat and widen like the walls of a stomach. Oh, I can't leave yet. Let's go. We're walking these chambers. The low, dark places. Masked revelers giggle and squeal as they walk the chambers ahead of you, bending here, holding out a hand there. Knees knock, elbows scrape. Guests emerge, flushed behind their masks and breathing hard. For the wealthy, such discomfort is novel. For everybody else, it is expected. Ooh, okay, my wound is increasing. And I have an unearthly fossil. Coveted. Some things that are a little like bone, trapped in something a little like green stone. Not, as they say, from around these parts. I have a demon fossil? Heck yes. I don't want to leave. Let's keep walking around these horrible tunnels. That's 2. Oh, I'm not going to hit to 7. I'm not going to get to 7. Oh, exchange a confession of curiosity for a confession of pride. The Knight of Numbers quakes through the chambers, ringing a doleful bell from the horn on its head. The Knight of Numbers. Click. Upon the field of triumph, the knight inclines his featureless helmet as you offer up your confession. It fidgets while you recount it. The attendant drums its fingers against its wooden breastplate, tapping in time to the discordant clangor of rubbery intonations lower in the roof. When you finish, it offers you a round of courtly applause. The wooden smack of its gauntlets echo around the stone warren. When the sound is finished, the knight leans close to you to recount one of its many victories on a field of battle. You have heard none of the combatants nor the locations of these battles, but it would not be wise to tell the attendant this. I've lost my confession and gained a confession of pride? Oh, I think I would prefer curiosity, but this is cool. Take a shift in the hospice. What? One of the drawers of the roof below is its famed rubbery hospice. A trial period. Guests suffer from minor injuries and a generous helping of invented ones. Giggle and gasp as they wait their turn outside the hospice doors. Tucked deep into the roof below, its operating room is small but brightly lit by crystalline growths on the walls. The rubbery surgeon on duty is more doctor than masseuse. He instructs you in the manipulation of the flesh, the breakage needed to allow for the healing pain, and the soothing relief that comes with alteration. Your fingers do not bend correctly for the work, but that is soon corrected. What the heck just happened? I think I just signed up to get beat up, weird. This is all very interesting. I only have one action left. I don't have very much wounds. Alright, we're gonna walk the walls again. Wound didn't increase very much. That's a shame. But, okay. I can't even leave the ball. I don't have enough action to leave. That is the end of today's stream, everyone. This has been incredibly fun. I'm very pleased to say that it sounds like this is still going to be on next week, so we can continue our adventures with Hallowmas in Fallen London. Ursus Master's rubbery doctor broke your hand while treating someone else. Ooh. This was really fun. Yes, Mitch, I was very dangerous today. I think everyone can agree. I was impressively dangerous today. This was a lot of fun. I'll try and get all the confessions that I need to do this plotline over the next week before the next stream. And this has just been brilliant. Thank you all so much for being here and keeping me company. I'll be back next week with more Fallen London, and I'll be back on Friday for some kind of cute creature game. Thanks all. Bye.